Because I feel like, aside from maybe the background work and some other stuff that I might do to it, the basic elements are there, you know? So it'd be good just to work on the next thing. Alright, speed bottle, cup. Fancy cup. Fancy mug. Let's see, fancy mug. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so when dealing with a cup, I tend to start with a square, which is a terrible idea. Well, I just did myself a favor and start with something nicer like a cylinder here. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll just turn this down to, start with 8. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so then we'll remove these faces. And I think I'm gonna just extrude this vertex ahead of time so I don't have to worry about it. That'll give me a little bit of geometry on the bottom to work with. I'm sure I will want it later. Okay, so this is pretty rough right now, but it gives us a nice side to work on. How many sides did I give this thing? I did not give this enough sides. 8? Let's do 12. See if this breaks something. Oh! It broke. Alright, we'll work with what we have, which is an 8-sided cup now. Woe is me. The world doth never know such pain as I now feel, as having an 8-sided cup. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think probably what I'll do is just extrude a nice little CV curve. So let's go ahead and take a side view of this and get ourselves a nice little curvy curve going here. So we'll go up, 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 up. Okay, so I want the curve points. Okay, I want the control vertices. What now, Maya? I want that to connect much lower, kind of like that. Want that up there. This one can come down here for a comfy resting point. This will come in. This will come in for that. That'll go like that to get that. We'll set these up right against it. That'll bring these 3 inwards a little bit. And I think we'll just get that a little bit more like that. Any way to rotate this? Not meaningfully. I need one more control point to really be happy with this. Okay. So this is clearly massive compared to the rest of the cup, so we're just going to take this. I guess we'll just move this here. And then squeeze it on down. That seems a smidge more dainty. Yeah, I like that. Let's go back to the control vertices. I kind of want to make this part bigger now as a result of that. And I'm going to move this a bit down like that. That way we can squeeze some of these guys into weird contorty moments here. And I think the thing to do is to do a bit of that. Yes. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Get some nice... Oh my god. Photoshop has ruined me, guys. Illustrator has ruined me. Alright. I think I'm happy with that curve. That's a reasonable curve. Nope. Nope. There we go. Get some faces. I want this to have 8 as well, just to keep things consistent. So we're just going to tear these faces off, act like they never existed, modify center the pivot. Boop, boop. We started the curve up here, so let's start it there. Now I wonder if it's going to let me do the thing I want to do, which is snap to this point, and it's not. Ha! That's how I do it. Okay, if anybody was curious. So to snap to a control, to a curve point, you gotta do a couple sneaky things. So you have to set the axes to just all 3 by clicking on the center here. You need to turn your curve into a curve point. Hold down V. I use middle mouse because it's easier, and snap it that way. Boom! Freaking mess of a system here sometimes. Delete the history on this guy, and soon I'll go in and... Oop. Delete the history. Oh my... Good baby Jesus Lord. That felt weird to say. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Alright, let's get out of isolation mode and find out how big this bad boy needs to actually be. I think about like that is gonna be good. And I'm gonna want to alter it along its shape. So I should make it flatter now, because that's gonna represent the shape as close as possible. A little bit more. And we can alter that later, but I'm probably not going to taper it all that much, honestly. Let's go a little thicker. Okay. Let's go ahead and extrude and just put a bunch of divisions in. Oh, look at that. Look at that sneck. Let's go to like 50. Who even cares? Let's go to 100. What are you gonna do, Maya? Gonna crash? Doubt it. Oh, never tease Maya. It's such a bad idea. Oh. How interesting. I just want the starting face here. I just want it to go into the cup. Sure. That's exactly what I wanted, Maya. Okie doke. I think what I actually wanted was to pull this vertex down in world space, just so that way when I do that, yeah, that's what I wanted. Was that so much to ask for, Maya? Yes, it was. You have the power. User, use it. Is there a way to taper that? I feel like there... I know there is a way to taper it. Let's go with this guy. Extrude face. Taper. Alright, let's go with that. Yeah. get a little more elegant as we go down. A little more snack-like. And then hopefully I can alter some of these faces at the very end here. And hopefully that hasn't broken the curve too much. I don't know how much I can get away with here, but we're going to try and get away with quite a lot. That looks pretty bad. That looks really not good. I think what I'm going to do is rework some of this. Oof. Oh boy. There's just not enough. There's just not enough points to make this work out the way I'm hoping it will. Okay, you know what? That's just gonna have to be it. Good Lord. All right, let's get that taper a little less. All right, you know what? That's just gonna be it. Okay, and then we have this cylinder here, and we'll just scooch it on up, and we'll just whoa. Okay, all right. Hey, that's fine. Never mind. Not doing jack squat to it. So we're gonna go back to one that hits nicely. So when we do the rest of our cup, we're gonna have to situate it next to the handle. Eventually, I'm gonna try to constrain it to the face of the cup, so that way it just goes wherever it goes, or maybe we'll just combine the meshes and that'll be that. Probably the latter option. Constraints are a bit of a pain in the butt. Until then, though, we need to get cracking on this cup design. I knew I wanted these in here for a reason. I just couldn't decide why yet. Okay. And we'll just scooch it out. You know what? I think we'll actually bring it in a little bit and use this guy. Do the heavy lifting there. Whoop. Do that. Rotate, squeeze in a little bit. All right, we're gonna have to do a couple of extrusions here. And by that I mean one extrusion with multiple divisions. Cool. Woo! So that's gonna go in. And this outer is going to stretch, yeah, like so. And paired with that, we're going to scooch them on out that way. Get that like so. Okay, I'm going to definitely want some reinforcing lines. So we're going to do something I haven't done on here before. We're going to bevel both of these. I'm going to give it 2 segments. And we're going to take the fraction down so it's a fairly sharp angle. Not quite that sharp though. There we go. I think we might bevel this one as well. I'm going to take that fraction down, add in another segment. How do I want to deal with this? I think... yeah. You know, we've got some time yet. But yeah, it don't take too long to do a coffee cup. Need to bevel this edge, give it another segment, take the fraction down. This is all a little too far down, I think. We're going to have to bring that whole situation up in. But getting pretty close here. I do like this shape. I do like how that's looking. So I'm happy about that. And then we'll just... I think we'll do that, and then we'll do a soft select with that. Let's go to the right view. I think something close to that. Oh, well. Whoop. Hey, now we're talking. I don't know about that last push up. How's that looking? I'll take it. That's looking pretty good. This was box modeled. I have you on my other screen. I didn't catch the first part. It is started with a cylinder with 8 sides. So this is the cylinder we started with. I cut the top off. I'm recording this one, by the way. I'm going to edit this into its own small video, a little speed model of a cup. And yeah, I've just been adding edge loops and beveling, and I did a CV curve for this part here, and that's about it. Yeah. I really like how this bottom's turning out. We're gonna have to... There's gonna be a bit of work to add in some divisions here to make it smoothable, but yeah. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. I haven't ever gotten this nice of a cup bottom before, so I'm pretty stoked. And then I think we're gonna go back into the one view. We need to cut in just a crap ton of divisions because I have added a ton of work down there. Oh, by the way, you were asking earlier about, maybe it wasn't you, but one of you was asking about how to keep consistent with your division making. And one good way to do that is with the multi-cut tool, which you can access by being in edge mode, shift and right clicking when you've got an edge selected, shift, right click, go to multi-cut, or I think it's a mesh tool. Yeah, multi-cut tool. And that is something that's really worth learning. Because you can hold down shift to constrain it to intervals, and then you can hold down control to get edge loops. And like in this situation, I'm not going to go all the way around because I am working on a cylinder to start with, and they have a poor bottom topography here. So I'll need to connect them all to the center manually, but it's a heck of a lot faster than doing it the other way. So I'm going to do that now. You know what? Where's the bottom view? There it is. Woo, 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 woo. Maya, calm down. Calm down, girl. This part's not strictly necessary, but... Uh-oh. Especially because it's on the bottom. But if I ever want to tip this cup over, I want it to be textured well, you know? Or at least textured reasonably well. Go for this, go for that, go for that, go for that. There we go. Maya, what are you smoking, right? That pie menu is a nightmare. This guy. So they call it a marking menu, and it's my favorite thing about Maya. It looks like nonsense, but when you're using it, it's just... There's something great about being in your translate tool, clicking an edge, and knowing I can just hold shift and then drag, middle mouse drag left, and I'll have the tool I want working. It's so, so good. Well, that's good. I'm glad they have something too. That makes me really happy to hear. I think I'm actually going to go for the gusto and cut in these lines as well, simply because I want to practice what I preach. I know if I watched some Blender guru work on things, I would have the same reaction you're having. Just finished doing concept art for the night. Congratulations! That's awesome, dude. Yes, that is one part that Blender has that Maya doesn't, which is a thriving open source community. On the other hand, Blender Maya does have a bunch of industry tools built for it as well. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. Really depends on the situation you and your team are in. Yep. What were you concepting anyway? You got me all curious now. Oh, another day cutting those edge loops into my models. There's gotta be a better way than this. I just don't know it. Manually retopologizing the bottom of a cup. The bottom of a cup. Oops. Bottom of a cup. Hey, retopologizing bottom of the cup. Oh. Oh, cool. That's exciting. Are you gonna post it later? Ha ha ha. Oh, Lord. No, I missed one. Boop. I'm gonna have to extrude that. Alright. So, 5 divisions sounds pretty good. Something like that. That seems right. Okay, so we've got I think a little less than that. Let's do 4. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. There. That's good. Topology is very pretty. Thank you very much. And then the problem with like creasing your polygons this way is you get a lot of areas where when you smooth it, you get very, very annoying surfaces. Oh. When I smooth this, it's not going to do what I want. Yep. Yep. Oh, boy, oh boy. I did not think this through. You got me, Maya. You got me good. Oh, Lord. All right. All right. We're going to do it manually. It's A time. Absolutely. Okay. So I do want everything up. What's that gonna do? I don't know. Do I want? I'm just gonna take out a lot of this interior selection. I don't know if I want to or not, really. Just gonna assume I don't want any of these. Okay. And I don't want this, that, or that. Is that or that? Is that or that? Ah! Adobe! Adobe muscle memory here. Okay. I think... I think this is what I want. I know I'm going to regret those words, but... I want as much as I can shy of these edges. We'll just roll with this. All right. Wish me luck here. No. There it is. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. No, that's a little better. Let's go to top view. Okay, so we're getting some cool shapes here that are not helpful. Let's just go for the gold here. God, I really wish I had done this differently. You're really gonna make me do this, Maya? How's the bottom looking? No, it's looked worse. Oh, so I had cut in all this supporting geometry and all of this geometry before smoothing it. And if I had smoothed it, it would have allowed me to get a circular shape from the cylinder, as opposed to having to sort of fudge it at this point. And as I do smoothing iterations, it'll get better, but I need to get it close at this lower poly count. Yeah. And now I have to go around and... I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. I think I'm going to go into my modeling and make a different curve. In fact, I think we're going to do a really radical curve here. We're going to like invert the selection. Ha! I've never thought to do that before. That does cause me problems over here, though. There, that'll... This is gonna get weird. How do I want to handle that? That should be good enough, I hope. Okay. No, because that's selecting the horizontal lines too. Dang it! Really is just inverting it. Huh. Darn it. Let's just see what happens. Okay. I think we just stop there, see what happens when we finish smoothing it. Oh, boy. Oh, tragedy down here. No. No. You don't understand. All right. Listen here, Maya. Listen here. We're gonna do this. And you're gonna behave. And I'm gonna do soft select smartly. This was all going so well. It was actually a speed model. And then the inevitable happened. You can't have a good speed model without a good speed fuck up. How's this working? I want basically... Ooh. It's so hard to choose. Okay. So let's say I do that. And then we do soft select. We go like that. We go like that. Basically just cut it off right there. Yeah. And then we get that. And we do that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Maya. Maya. Eh. A little more. There. Geometrical mug is kind of cool. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Appreciate the pep talk here. Ooh. 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 Okay. Huh. Wait. Okay, maybe I'm misthinking this. I think I'm not thinking about this correctly. Let's, oh, well, screw the booch on that one. Okay. So, let's just try grabbing all of these guys, applying the same smooth soft select, and then extruding the whole shebang. Because I think I kept forgetting that this bottom part's all faceted as well. And let's just ignore the fact that these are being selected because they also need to be pulled out to be round. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. This is gonna... This should work out pretty well. It's a little flat there. That's close. Okay, let's go to a top view here. I think I can live with hiding this. And it's just turning into a fractal. No kidding. Okay. And then I'm going to smooth this. Okay. So before I smooth it, I want to try manually adjusting some of this. So I only want those guys. Godspeed, no kidding. I'm going to try something that Maya has like a 50-50 chance of pulling off correctly, which is a similar selection. Yeah, that's fine, Maya. Okay. How do I... Is it Alt-D? Yeah. Oh, whatever. Should be an Alt-D. Whatever. Just go away. Okay. So if I do these, and then these, and then I try a smart select. Yeah. Yeah, now we're in business. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just needs a little bit. Just a smidge will do you. There? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Yeah. I've actually turned down the DPI on my mouse. Okay, and then these two, and then we do a similar select. All right, Maya's doing pretty good right now. It's doing its little Maya thing. Throw down even one more DPI. It doesn't seem to have another DPI down, so that's fine. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's try that. let's try that. And then maybe, yeah. Similar select, boop. And then we just scooch it on out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Okay, got some little creasing in the bottom there. Not gonna worry about it. It's fine. Jesus Christ. Oh, what a problem. Okay. So I think I'm gonna save it and delete the history. Reset my curve. I guess it's time. Almost. No, let's do some stupid things. Let's do the stupid thing. Let's cut in some more curves. Yeah, let's do the stupid thing. This seems like a really bad idea, so let's do it. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna need another one on top, so maybe I just extrude this. Okay, pulling it up. There it is. And we just bulge this one out. Okay, all right. Yeah. And then maybe this goes down a hair. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave that like that. Okay, so when we smooth it like that, it'll change to there. All right. Extrude. Excuse me. Did we extrude? Did not. How interesting. A bit like that. And then for this guy, we'll just try to make it so that there's no shadow. Pretty close, pretty close. This is awkward. This is awkward. So I want this lip to come out. Yeah. Yeah. And then I guess we try to smooth it and see what happens. Okay. So we ended up with how many faces? 7,488 faces for this thing. And I'm still not happy with the way this is looking. Okay, maybe something like it needs to be here. It's a pretty wimpy cylinder, all things considered. Seems like there should be a way to extrude should be a way to extrude via normals. I'm pretty sure. Darn. Nope. Offset. Whoop. Definitely not. Twist, taper, smoothing angle, thickness, perhaps. It's a big ol' no on that one. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum-bum. I like its local scale, but that doesn't do anything. It's a pretty solid mug to have such a wimpy handle here. I think we're just gonna have to redo that handle. Just really sad. That's fine. Alright, so we're just gonna go grab the poly extrude face, select it, and delete it. And then we'll grab the cylinder, grab this, go into isolation mode. And I think the first thing to do is to make this just bigger. And for me, I want this there. I have no idea what the bowl is gonna do, but let's give it a shot, huh? Divisions. I definitely like that better. It's too big, but that can be solved with some work in the CV curve. Let's go to 100. Maybe I can change the thick. Nope. Local translate C? Nope. Offset? Nope. Jesus Christ. Okay. Taper definitely needs to be more like that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Just had to redo the entire extrusion. No big deal. No big deal. A little thicker. Gonna have to do some work on the CV curve. That's kind of expected though. Is there any way to get that? No. Okay. I think I could just get points. What is this? Projected snap to points. Oh, where? Here we go. I only want, I guess, NURBs. I think a CV is a NURB. Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Whatever. All objects. Close it. You're done, son. All right. So let's get this and these two. Oh my god. I swear to... Ooh, you're getting me in some kind of mood, Maya. There we go. Okay. Silly Billy. So I want the whole thing to be no higher than that. I want it to be somewhat tangential to that. I want it to start coming out there. I want basically all of this to come in. And then I want some of these to come lower. This is always the part of a mug that makes the most difference and is also the hardest for me. It's getting this freaking handle down. Oh, jeez. Jeez with all this. Alright. Pull you out. Pull you... This all has to go up. Where in like sin. Oh, that's that one. Okay, okay. That needs to be more like that. Okay, so now we've got that snaky bit going. That's great. I'm going to pull this up like that. We're going to take this, pull it up. We're going to grab that, pull it in. And then we don't have quite enough polygonal information to make this turn happen, so I don't quite know. Oh, God. Oh, God. That is not okay. Okay. How about we pull that up and we commit to a less stressful situation here. This is possibly working. I dare not tempt the fates on that one. Okay. Okay. Kind of looks like Garbo. It just... Oh! More divisions? Maybe? Is that my move? Is that my move? Do we go for the... Do we go for the 150? I don't think it's gonna help. I don't think it's gonna help. I really don't. Okay. If I insert a knot into the curve, I think it's gonna wreck everything, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Camera tool, nope. Mesh curves, here we go. So we're gonna try and insert a knot. Okay, we're gonna select that and then insert a knot. Oh my baby Jesus. Curve points. Okay. What are we doing here? That's not... Oh. Okay. I want one right here, and then I choose insert knot. That's the trick. That's the trick we wanted. Okay, so we're gonna just insert just a metric crap ton of knots to make this work. All right. So then I want this to basically be here. I want this to be closer to that. I want this guy more like that, and this guy to be up here. And then I want these. I want to insert one more knot. Right about there. Ish. There. That's good. Something like that. Okay, I can live with that. That's at least a reasonable curve. I'm gonna tweak it. I'm gonna push it around a bit more. Okay. And then from here, oh, look at that. That's weird. I think if we taper that, that'll get us close, and then I can just do a little bit of work at the very end here. Yeah, that's perfect. And then I can just do a little bit of fancy schmancying here. Oh well, you know, if you helps if you take that off. We'll do a little bit of. One issue that can happen with a soft select is if you're doing a surface-based modeling system and you have it on volume, you're in for a bad time. Okay. Oh, balls. That. And we're just gonna Goosh. I think I need to take that, turn off soft select. Yeah. All right, got a little bit of cleanup here. That looks pretty dang awful. We want that to be convex. I want that to come out a little bit more. Much better. Okay, okay. So we're gonna take both these, not the curve, duplicate them, and delete the history. We're gonna combine them into one mesh. And then turn that off. Cylinder, curve, cylinder, the sky. Delete the history. Delete those two things. Did I never... Oh, that's something to do. Okay, undo all that. Oh, cancel. Before we combine them, I apparently didn't smooth out this handle. It was just being subdivided, so we're going to smooth it, and that's going to up the count to ridiculous numbers. But we will take these and combine them. Delete the history. Take care of those guys. Delete history one more time. Modify. Well, we'll do that in a second. Hide all of our work and shame up here. Woo! Okay, so now the only thing left to do is to get the pivot point where I want it, which is this mass down here. Right about there. And then I actually want the center point there, but I only want it to be at the base of the model. So now that'll work. Okie dokie. So then we will modify freeze transformations. Holy. And save. And I think we're going to export. You know what? We came this far. Let's get a nice render for the road. One of these days I'll show off how to do, just bump it up to like 5. That'll be fine. And give all of this the same material. And honestly, I think just the baseline is probably going to do us. Okay, well that's less than ideal. No, don't close all the other tabs. Oh, Windows. All right, first things first, this sky dome light is way, way, way bright. I want to put that into its own dealio. Okay, I'm going to make a cube. We're going to make it larger. And then we're going to delete 3 sides. Because we hate full cubes. What? Why? What? Why does that? What? What? Wait, what? What? Okay, Maya, you being silly. Freaking me out. It's getting ready to crash on me is what it's getting ready to do. Okay, so then we'll take this guy. I'm just gonna do a quick little adjustment there. Perfect. Then we can scooch it on down to the base there. All right, we're gonna do some nice little lighting techniques. Get lights, get a spotlight. We're gonna go the full treatment here. Oh. Really should have gone into Adobe earlier. Group it. Reparenting's not supported. Cool. So then why did you reparent? I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay. Go into our attribute editor, drill down to our light, spotlight shape. And Arnold, we need samples to be at least 2. The exposure needs to be around 7. There we go. Before we'll see any kind of update. Perfect. I want a lower penumbra angle. Yeah, let's just go all the way up. Warmer light, perfect. There we go. I can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Have it down on the lower screen, but forgot I wasn't over there. Alright, so here's what we're looking at now. Yeah, dude. I think this is going to need to be a little bigger, though. Because I want this to be like a room, and I want it to be in a corner of the room. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so that's going to be that one, and then I need a second light, so I'm just going to duplicate this one and pray that Maya's going to let me do this. Okay, just go down a bit like that. Okay, I'll just go like that. Actually, I shouldn't do any rotations on the group. That's how you get yourself in trouble. Except for this one. You can do that. Alright, so this one is where we do all our situations like that. And the transforms are all done that way. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, but it really does make things easier. Boom, bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you very much. Feels good, man. Feels good. And then I want this cone angle to be quite a bit wide. Oh, uh-oh. Not wide enough to hit the floor like that. Let's go with a 12 on the penumbra angle. We'll just go group. Just want that off the floor a little bit. Look at that. Oh, that's great. Just for that, I think we're gonna just barely increase the exposure a little bit. It's so funny. Cone angle, let's... Okay, I think that's gonna do it for that one. So I am setting up that render in a specific way so that I can have a thumbnail for my video that I put up. That's how I do kill two birds with one stone. But yeah. Right. Okay. So this cup speed modeling thing is going to be put up as a separate video, I think. Probably... Hopefully by tomorrow. Hey, no worries, Slippy. It'll be this part. This last hour will be up on YouTube later. You can watch it there. No! Oh, crap monkeys. Dang it. Alright. I gotta fix something. This will not do. This will not do. I need to add a bookmark. This is, I don't care. Apply. New bookmark, apply. What? Just, whatever. So I just realized this. It's visible from the inside. It's so disappointing. Oh no, and it's already done. All right, we're gonna have to do some shady modeling here. Here we go. We're gonna pivot from here, and we're just gonna pivot until it's not visible from the inside. Here we go. There it is. Okay. That's there. That's there now. And then we can go to view, predefined bookmarks, go to camera view 1, update our image here. Much better. Okay. We're donezo. My God. All right, so I'm just gonna plaster this on the big screen and we can enjoy another wonderful render, courtesy of Maya. It's gonna take us a little while here. Ooh, what is that? Let's look into some render settings and do some diagnostics here. Adaptive sampling, enable, camera AA, maybe not 8. Let's go down to 6. We don't need any clamping. We don't have any artifacting going on. Texture is very depth. Okay, and let's get it's fine. I feel like I'm forgetting something that I always used to put on. I think it was adaptive sampling. So let's give that the old college try here. You know, the best part about this is that I know it's only going to be, I think, 200 by 200 pixel thumbnail, but I'll know. I can't live with it. It's still there. We're done. We're just not going to keep messing with it. Hands off at this point. I'm sorry, Chef, but your time is up. Part of it is that I'm looking at 1080p render on a 2K monitor. I have hope that when it's not being abused, this image, it'll be a little bit better. So let's look at it, and nope, it's still got some it's got some artifacting. It's so upsetting. Oh god. You guys have any questions while we're watching this render? This is kind of the end of the stream. Anything that wasn't clear? Now's the time, man. I'm gonna look up how to get rid of anti-aliasing on a Arnold render. Anti-aliasing Arnold render. Anti-aliasing for Katana users. No, just for Arnold. Don't give me that. Don't give me that gumption. It's really just... Oh boy. Good old Arnold docs on a mobile device. It might be the diffuse. Usually you get, well, I turned all the settings up by enabling by bumping up AA. And that's supposed to... I think I just need to up the AA again, but this is already taking forever. I'm just gonna live with it for this time, but we don't have to watch this. So when I go into the render settings, this is what I have: AA, is a multiplier for all of these values. So when you turn up AA, it's multiplying the diffuse samples to, instead of 2, it's multiplying by some value up to 100. I think the camera samples is a square root of the number you put in there. So I went to 25 samples, and there's 100 because I had 2 in for these values. So I could have done more, but usually if you have blurring, that's the problem. We've got stair stepping here, and I think that's solved by even more AA sampling. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's the diffuse. I think it is just the AA setting. I would have to go significantly higher. Yeah, I know. Threadripper! If only. If only. That might be... If I get some good freelance jobs or somehow this blows up on Twitch and I get some sort of income, I would absolutely go buy a Ryzen series just so I can have... I can throw so many more cores at Maya. I can throw a couple. I can throw a bone over to OBS because right now I only have eight threads, which used to be a lot. And man, if I could just get that 12 core, 24 thread count, that would be so good. Yeah, used to be. I don't even have to go up to a 12 core count. I would be happy just, I think, going from 4 core to 6 core, and then having the 12 threads. I think that would probably be enough. If I had the option, definitely go for 12 core, but that's me getting fancy here. Oh boy. What a day, guys. What a day. Alright. I'm not going to finish this render on the video. I'll hang around on stream for a second. I'm going to do a little outro thing. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!